Hello, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Emmanuel. In today's video we'll be learning how to take advantage of the built-in file dialogs Tkinter provides us. Before we take a step into the tutorial, make sure you smash the like button, click the subscribe button and pop the notification bell. Now let's get into the video. Welcome back guys. So this video will mainly be about dialog boxes. Now dialog boxes are a type of window used in apps to get some information and data from the user, inform the users about some occurrences, confirm actions and more. So the look and feel of dialog boxes depend on your OS. So what's an example of a dialog box? If I come and click on save as you can see, it's an example of a dialog box. So the reason why it's like this is because this is Windows, so it's going to be different from how it looks on a Mac definitely, and how it looks on Linux. So when I say Mac, I mean Apple OS definitely. So this depends, your look and feel depends on your operating system. So Tkinter comes with dialog boxes built in for usual tasks, which helps us to adjust to OS style guidelines. Okay, so we can always style our dialog boxes like that. Anyway, you don't have to worry about that. We're just going to learn how to use dialog boxes, how to create one, and then get information from it, because that's the most important thing. So when you want to do that, you must do from Tkinter import file dialog. Okay, now this is what we're going to be using. But since we are importing TTK as well, we will just as well import file dialog on the same line. So we're gonna come here, and then to do that we're gonna say name. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna see how to create a dialog that allows us to save a file. So the way it works is just like this, save as. So we're gonna say file dialog dot args. I probably remember this, args save as file name. Must be long since I use this. Ctrl B. I hope that's it. I really hope it is. So if I click on this, of course this button calls the dial launcher, this function which calls this. So we're gonna print name, so we see what is that is. If I run this, okay, yeah, I still remember. Okay, now this is it. So we are saying what do we want to save this file as. Of course there's no file here. Let me cancel this. As you can see, of course there's no file we are saving in our window here. So that just opens the dialog boxes. That's the same thing that happens here. So if I click save as, this now, since this is already a file, so when it comes, we're still going to be building applications after this series of Tkinter, so you can learn how this really works. And there are some of my, I actually used this in my previous videos on intermediate series and the beginner series on Python project. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that. It shouldn't save our file. Instead of that, if I do this, it should, and I do save, since there's nothing we're saving inside of it, sorry for that confusion, I just remembered. If I save that now, nothing should be saved inside our file. Okay, so that is it, nothing is saved inside it. But of course we can make sure something is saved inside it. As you can see, it returns the name of the file to us, and then we can just put whatever we want inside the file, like file operations. Just do with open file name as, and then just write something inside the file. We get how this works now. Now that's it for save as file name, to save file. Now we can even create a dialog that allows us to open a file. So that will be ask open file name. I hope that's it. Yeah, that is it. So ask open file name. It's been a while since I used this anyway. So ask open file name. So what we're gonna do is whatever file we choose, we're gonna do os.start file. So we open the file, the name. So hearing is falling, you might hear the sounds of the drops. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do import os. So I do Ctrl B and I click on this. So if I click on this file and I click open, so it prints the name, and then this os.start file is going to start the file. So now the file starts. Okay, so that's how that works. And now you can also create a dialog that allows you to open a directory. Okay, so if I do Ctrl B, launch, and I choose this directory, YT. Okay, I haven't changed it, sorry, I haven't changed it here. Though he opened the directory, but that's not what I wanted to do. So we're gonna do ask directory. Now if you're wondering why this opened this directory this here, that's because of this os.start file I have here already. Okay, so we're gonna cancel that. Now I'm gonna do ask directory. So if I do Ctrl B and I launch it, I'm gonna come here. Now if I click on, as you can see, we can't see any file here. We're not supposed to see any file since it's directories only. So if I click on YT code and I select folder, now you see it returns the file, the path to the folder, and then we use the start file to open the folder. I'm going to minimize this, and that's how all of that works. So you can also add more things to it, like giving it a title. So if I do title equals to okay, so what I'm going to do, if I do that, I'm going to do Ctrl B. So we'll see with the default title. Default title is select folder. So if I do title, okay, if I do title equals to open folder, yes, there's something here. So we know it's custom, as you can see, open folder. So if I just select this folder and I print select folder, so we open this folder, okay, and if I cancel this, we can see that this returns the name of our file. So that's how it works. So for the ask open file name, okay, the ask open file name, you can also add something else to it. So for example, if I do file types, if I want to choose the file types I can only open only, I'm going to say file types. I want to choose the files I can open. So I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna say that. So we're gonna do this. Now I'm gonna do, I want you to open text files, and then what's the extension of text files? We're gonna pass in the extension, so that's anything.txt. Now if I do it like this, we're gonna get an error. So if I click on this, it says this error because remember, as tuples, this is gonna try to evaluate it. So to let Python know that we're creating a tuple here, a set of tuples, then we have to put a comma in here. So if I do Ctrl B and I launch this, now if I click on this, you see the only thing we have here is text files. That's the only thing we can open. So if I come to desktop, oh, I didn't mean to drag that, I can't see it. You notice the only file here we have is a text file, and that's because of this .txt. This one can be named anything, but this everything, anything.txt is what is referred to as a text file. So you can add that again, and then you can also add all files. So that will be anything.anything. Okay, so this one is star means anything. So if I do Ctrl B and I click on launch and I go to desktop, now when it's on text file, we can only see text files. So if I come and click on all files, then we can see all that. So we know how that works in our real life. That's how it actually works as well. So we're gonna cancel that, and that is it for the file, the standard dialogues. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, then give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my next 7 content. Much love, guys. Peace out.